Alright, welcome back to Las Vegas, baby, and BKR Travel, which is where you're watching the actual video, so I should have said welcome back to BKR Travel. I appreciate you for tuning in. Today's video is actually an exciting one, where we did a helicopter tour to the Grand Canyon. The big Grand Canyon! It was absolutely stunning, and I will let myself actually explain it a little bit better. Good morning, everybody. We are still here, obviously, in El Vegas, Las Vegas, or Lost Wages is what they call it. Today, we are going to be going on a journey of a lifetime. We're going on the helicopter tours with Maverick. You're going to see the entire journey along the way. Basically, we're doing a Grand Canyon helicopter tour where we're going all the way into the Grand Canyon, then I think sit down for a bit of lunch or whatnot, and then fly all the way back. It's going to be great. Woo, it's early. We're going to head down. Mum's already gone down to get us a coffee. Oh boy, I'm excited for this one. We spoke to a couple of Sharkies fans yesterday who said they went and did this exact same tour like 2 days ago, and they said it was unbelievable. So let's go get this, man. I'm excited. Dude, there's zaps everywhere in this hotel. Not fun. No, not fun. Every time at the Venetian Palazzo that I would go to enter the room or to leave my room, I would get a zip zap. I'd get a zip and it would zap me. It was not fun. So that was a negative to do with the hotel that I couldn't. I think my mum actually had it too, to be fair. But I know definitely 100% me. Every time I would touch it, I would get zapped. Usually I get a little bit of zip zapped. A little bit of zip. Not fun. Not fun, nah. Thank you. Yep. Another beautiful day in Vegas, to be honest with you, and this is my kind of weather. So Mum's not really a cold weather person. I love cold weather, that's why I love Chicago, right? But it is beautiful, man. It is absolutely beautiful. We have to wait out here in front of the Venetian. They don't pick up at the Palazzo. What's the weather right now? The weather is currently sitting at 13 degrees. Oh, beautiful. Love this style weather, bro. I love this style weather. Yeah. For over there? Cheers, brother.
And you're going to show some ID. Then they're going to process your paperwork and they're going to give you a little card. That number is your group number. Remember that.
This guy was a character. He was a character. He was an entertainer, man. That's Vegas, baby. You know, that is Vegas. Grand Canyon tour. You would actually get picked up from your hotel. They weren't picking up from the Venetian Palazzo. They picked up from the Venetian, which is two hotels, but the same, but two different hotels. So we had to walk over where they would come with the bus and they would pick everybody up, right? And it would be at multiple different hotels they'd be picking up. So this guy is the driver. And this is early in the morning, but he has just got such a bubbly attitude. He's just got such a vibe. And I didn't know what he was saying half the time because he was very loosey-goosey. Very loosey-goosey is what I would say. So, you know, positive for him for sure, because he's got a great attitude, but very loosey-goosey. It's definitely a bit windy, this one.
It is very windy out there.
Jeez, this is going to be... Well, good luck with today's helicopter, because this... Are we going to be able to fly in this wind? You're not going to be able to hear me, I don't reckon, because the wind, but the wind is wild. Before we get into the next part, you just got to remember that when you're on the helicopter, you can't actually hear anything. So the next part you're going to see is when we're putting the headphones on and the microphone and you're jumping into the helicopter. There was about 6 of us on this specific helicopter with about 6 or 7 different helicopters going to the same place. So 6 of us plus also the pilot himself. It was a great guy. I can't remember his name, but he was a fantastic guy. You'll see him throughout. But you're not going to be able to hear anything because you've obviously got the noise of the propeller. Is that what it's called? It's a propeller. It's going to be called a propeller right now. I think that's what we're going to go with. The fans. The big fan on top. The big fan on top.
What's that?
Is it normally this windy?
It is, yeah. So this is pretty normal for Vegas.
Okay.
When you arrive, it's about 45 minutes from the strip to where the little refreshments and whatnot. It's not like a lunch or anything like that. You just have a few drinks and chill out in this amazing landscape. And this is actually in Arizona. So obviously Las Vegas is in Nevada. So you are crossing state borders when you're doing this as well, which is really, really cool. But this is about 300 meters above the Colorado River. And it's just the scenery is so unbelievable. It's so refreshing. The clean air. It's, you're in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of the Grand Canyon, one of the most famous natural landscapes in the entirety of the world. And it just really is an incredible feeling. But it's 45 minutes to there, 30 minutes when you're just kind of being able to do whatever you want to do and just relax. They've got drinks there, and then it'll be 45 minutes back as well. But actually, no, sorry. It'll be 30 minutes to refueling, or 15 minutes to refueling or whatever, and then you refuel, and then also from there you go back. So it's 45 minutes in total, but you do actually stop over again on the way back in a different place. This is Arizona, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Would there be like rattlesnakes and stuff around here?
Yes, but up the hill.
We
kind of scare them away down there.
Yeah.
We have a lead pilot. He's been here for years, but he's the snake hunter. So you ask him to find you one, he'll find you.
Oh, true.
It's just they're hiding in the boulders, and they don't like the noise. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, because every time I hear about this kind of area, I always hear like there's
Snakes, exactly.
rattlesnakes and stuff.
Yeah, all the venomous stuff and whatever.
You must love your job. Yeah.
I'm at work right now. Actually, my last week working here in Vegas for Maverick.
Oh, true.
I'm still going to work for Maverick, but I'm transferring to the Los Angeles base now.
Oh, back where you came from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back home.
Where do they do those tours?
They fly out of Long Beach, California.
Yeah.
So there's an island called Catalina off the coast.
Yeah.
So it's an hour and a half on the ferry or a 15-minute flight with us.
You know how I know about that?
How?
Step Brothers, Catalina wine mixer.
Exactly. Everyone knows about that. Exactly.
Yeah.
It lives up to the hype. Yeah, it has all the boats and stuff like that. Another thing with this job is like it pays great and it's not really a job.
So the answer is yes, there are rattlesnakes, but they're more so like behind the boulders. Because we make noise down here, they don't come down here. But apparently one of these guys is like a professional snake catcher, and like if you tell him, he'll go catch one. Deep canyon, man. Dude, the scenery is spectacular. And you can't even really put it into camera, you know? It's a cool little like cave up there. Cool little cave right in there. That'd be a really cool spot for like a camping trip. It's actually owned like it's Indian land, right? So there's only certain areas that you can actually land here. And they have to like effectively lease it from the local Indian tribe. Hopefully that's how you say it. Obviously, all respect. You know, it feels similar in regards to a lot of, you know, what we have in Australia with the Indigenous and whatnot, how they've got certain parts of land, and, you know, Fiji has it, all countries have it, man, and, you know, it's really beautiful, actually, if you think about it in regards to culture. It's what you love to learn when you're travelling. So, like, the Indian tribe here, I think it started with W, but the Indian tribe here own all of this land. And apparently, like, coyotes and stuff, too. A little chipmunk. Little chipmunk. Dude, chipmunks are tiny, bro. Chipmunks are tiny. It was like this big. It was literally this big. It was literally this big. I knew chipmunks were like small. I thought it's more like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, the clean air that you're breathing in. Clean air. All right, well that is our time here done. Now I'm going to get back in the helicopter and go miss it. Tell you what, man, that would be a brilliant camping spot in that little cave up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get up there though.
Yeah, exactly. Backseat this time.
I'm good, but you know.
California, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. And that is the completion of the Wind Dancer Grand Canyon helicopter tour with Maverick, and it was absolutely awesome, man. You would have noticed a couple of times that I was actually kind of falling asleep up top because the altitude, you are very high up, and I don't know, I just kept like nearly falling asleep. I think I did fall asleep for maybe a couple of seconds at one point, but it was good. It was nice. It was nice to fall asleep up there and then wake up and then look down. Whoa, okay, gee whiz, we're actually quite high up above the canyon right now. But no, it is such an amazing experience that you need to do when you're in Vegas. And they do multiple different ones. I think they've also got one where they go to like the lookout in the Grand Canyon. This one was, to your own little private area in Arizona part of the canyon. There is another one where they do night helicopter rides around the strip and whatnot, which will be cool because it is a very bright city, very, very bright city at night, that's for sure. Now, how much did this cost? It didn't cost $5. No, it did not cost $5 to say, hey, listen, here's a $5, take me out of the Grand Canyon. No. But what you get with the price is the pickup and return from your hotel. You also get refreshments when you're in the middle of the canyon. You get the 45 plus 45 plus 30 minutes with the helicopter. 30 minutes is actually just on the ground, but overall you're getting about an hour and a half in the helicopter itself and 2 hours in total with the tour. You got a great tour guide, you got a great pilot, and is there anything else that I'm missing there? Oh, experiences. For all of that, it's $599 USD, which translates to, what does that translate to? 952 Australian dollars. So again, it's not a cheap experience, but it's a worthwhile experience. And in life, man, you've got to forget about the money. If you've got the money to spend, I promise you that it is worthwhile. If you've got that kind of money to spend, it is worth your while. You're seeing little chipmunks, you're seeing the vast terrain of Nevada and Arizona. It's something that is a life experience you'll never forget. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you did enjoy. Obviously, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comment section if you've been on it before or if you plan on going on it, because I would absolutely advise you doing it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time for our next video. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya!